really a game changer because presently that is we are really improving our speed to market that really significantly. Since that we moved that to the Earnix rating engines, we improved that our implementation times of 80%. That is really faster than what is our previous processes. That for us was really important that we achieve an unprecedented that is speed to market and really have that is more automations that in our processes. One other point as well is that what we faced before, that it has some limitation in terms of sophistication that we can put in the pricing, but having now that is all of our pricing models that in the analytical environment, that what it was previously, but now be in the same platform that for implementation, that is a game changer because that we don't need to convert that is anymore, that is all our models, and we are not limited in terms of sophistication. That in terms of our strategy, I feel that we can continue that to increase the level of science that in the sophistication of our pricing, and also that is achieve an unprecedented that is speed to market, that is help us that release that to adapt to all of the changing environments. I really appreciate that is all of the good relationships that with them. That is, I feel that we can influence at the roadmaps that to base that on our need perspective, and also that they are really open that to work with us. That for having that jointly mutual that is success. That I really appreciate that. That is why that is we continue those relationships that since in the last 10 years that is presently. But in terms of also that is in terms of analytical capabilities that we really like that the platform. That is why that we start to use that is Earnix that is 10 years ago, but really continues that to enjoy that those capabilities. But be connected now that with live productions that for implementations, I feel that is really offering a full integrated that environments that is where we see that is they have a lot of values there. I think that is one of the big challenges that we see that is all of the climate change. That is climate change that is really changing that the environments, and we need to building that is communities that is more resilient. And what I'm worried about that is at some point that is affordability of insurance. That particularly that in the home markets. That is we seeing that is all of the major events and catastrophic and weather events that is happen that is more often and more severe as well. That if we want to keep that is continue to be relevant that in the market, insurance product need to be affordable. And I feel that for that we need to building that is more resilient, that is community, that is will make that the difference. Maybe something that I didn't have time to speak about it, that in search of transformations that is change management is critical that for success. And we need to thinking about it that is from start the day ones. That is when we start to thinking about the idea and the vision that we have, we need to start to think about change management for people that is really embrace that this change and be excited about the vision that is coming and continues that through working on the change management that through all of the projects. But really remembers that is a technology change, not achieving that the visions. That we need, it will be a really great enablers that to achieve that what we expect to, but it's not sufficient by itself. That we need to change that the technology, but also that is looking at everything surrounded that those technology to make sure that we adapt that everything that we are doing, that to make sure that we achieve that what we expected to.